The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I'm your host. My name is Scotty Gurman, a.k.a. Scooter McFuckstick. Shut up, Derek. And alongside me, as usual, I have two excellent stand-up comedians. First, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner and opener for Derek the Wreck Alders on a regular basis, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
Jesus Christ, all you do is make noise. Fucking shit. Quiet down now, boy.
Sorry. That's what I do.
Jeremy, don't you want to tell them to keep their table conversations down?
Yeah, I need you to keep the table conversations down to a minimum. And yeah, we got Derek Alders here.
Yeah, we do. And
he's going to be on later in the show after I get done talking.
And Derek the Wreck Alders.
I'm probably going to do a 15-minute
Yeah, 15-minute set? Okay.
And then he can kick it off with the final hour.
We can do that.
How is my favorite Scottistic spectrum doing here?
Son of a bitch, man.
Love it. Love it. He should just be known as the Spectrum from now on.
The spectrum.
No. No, I don't want to be that at all.
You don't get a say-so in it.
Every time you say something stupid now, we just call it your Scottism.
Yeah, that's great. You pricks.
Now, how does that work, though, if you want to quote a dumb thing he said? Is that considered
That's
a Scottism,
That
too?
is a Scottism, yeah.
Okay, so it's got a double meaning.
Yeah.
It's a double entendre. I prefer single entendres better. They're a lot more easy.
It's like, Jeremy, I've lived here my whole life. Scottism.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a Scottism.
That's a direct quote from a major media. I mean, who was it? Was that in the Wichita Eagle?
That was Wichita Eagle, yeah.
A major news source.
That was the most quotable thing they could figure out that you've ever said.
There was more to it. You had to click on it and read the whole thing.
I don't have the time for that, Scotty.
That pretty much summed it up for me.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, everybody, welcome to the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. This is a comedy podcast about the current events that are going on in sports, where we like to make very inappropriate jokes about sports and even things that are not about sports. So if this is a show that, there's a lot of foul language. So if that's not your thing, get the fuck out of here. You're in the wrong place. Okay. So, as we do like every single show, we like to start off with a week recap, which is about what has happened to us over the last week. So, Jeremy?
What?
Fuck you do, bud.
Well, my son had a birthday.
Yay.
So he came over, we sat outside and had some barbecue.
Oh, I thought you guys didn't, talk to each other. I thought you bailed.
He doesn't talk to me.
Oh, got it.
Because, for fuck's sake, I'm a professional comedian. You think I'm going to give him time to talk? He doesn't have any talent.
Actually, when his son was 4 years old, he went out to get cigarettes, never came back.
Exactly.
Not Jeremy, the kid.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he had a kid, went out to go get a pack of cigarettes, and that's the last I saw him.
Oh, get a deal.
He's very mature for his age, yeah.
Good stuff.
And he got a job. Not a good one.
No?
But, a job.
Aw.
At 4.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Like Fonzie did, only at half the age. Fonzie left when he was 8. Left his family because he didn't need him anymore.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Let's see. Then, Friday, went out to the country with a buddy of mine and made out. And we shot some guns.
Okay, good.
He's gotten really into buying suppressors, silencers.
Really?
Yeah. And it's pretty cool, but it really lets you know what bullshit Hollywood is.
Yeah.
Because they still make a fair amount of noise.
Yes, they do.
Even outdoors. Except on the 22. Holy shit. That sounded like a glaucoma test. It just,
Yeah. Did you shoot the pew-pews or the...
we did it all.
All of it.
All of it. Didn't hit a goddamn thing.
Well, you shot in a general direction, didn't you?
Sure, of a lot of houses. And
He was auditioning for Star Wars. Didn't
right out of the window of the car there, and I barely broke any windows.
Sideways or straight up and down?
Well, I'm straight, Scotty. So. Yeah.
I mean, how'd you hold the gun, Jeremy?
Oh, with the butt facing away.
Okay.
Put it right up Elmer Fudd style.
Very good. What else did
You need to teach Scotty how to shoot.
I should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friday night I had to do it. I went up Friday Late Show to the Looney Bin and saw my guy Cody Woods was in town. He's from Wichita originally. He's been living out in L.A. for quite a while now.
Yeah.
But he headlined, and local guy, Kewan Moses, was the host. He did a pretty good job, too. And they had a, what do they call it, a feature, who should have maybe still been open micing.
You featured?
Nope, he was worse. Quite a bit worse.
Who was it?
I cannot think of his name, and given the fact that I'm insulting him, I don't want to give his name because, he's just like everybody, been away from the stage for a while, so maybe he's just rusty. But
yeah.
Boy, did he not seem to have a very tight, 25 or whatever? 30. We'll call it 25. Even if you condense it down to 25, it'd have been real loose. A lot of he relied a lot on his heavy, thick New York accent.
Oh, okay.
It was Friday Late Show, though. Mm-hmm. That's the worst show of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'd had 2 shows to warm up to that point. He just was not a very good. I mean, even his best jokes were not very good. It was actually a pretty energetic crowd for
Really?
a Friday Late Show. Yeah.
Way better than mine. My 11.
Yeah, I want to say there was 30-some there.
Okay.
And then Monday morning started training for my new assignment at work,
Yeah.
building ventilators.
Yeah.
Boy, that's going to be a hoot. Holy fuck. It sounds so much cooler to say you build airplanes
Oh, yeah.
as opposed to I make machines that puff little bits of air at a time.
Yeah.
Chicks dig ventilators, man.
Yeah.
They
dude.
sure do. They love that ring that you get around your face from the band.
Oh, yeah.
Holds on your CPAP mask. But yeah, it's here's the thing is they're not very complex machines, but because they're medical devices, they have to be very highly calibrated.
Oh, I'm sure.
And so it's going to be a pain in the ass building them.
Yeah.
But
What'd you expect?
I was hoping for a fucking PUD job because I have seniority and I built airplanes. God damn it! I'm a hero to this country.
Right.
You should be building defibrillators.
Yeah.
Well, these things open up for defibrillators.
So like
They're like the host.
they're the Jeremy Joseph of medical equipment.
Medical
There
equipment,
you go.
exactly.
All right, there. How was your week, man?
Oh man, it was a fun week actually. My last day was Wednesday at work.
Yay.
I had a hell of a send off.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to, but I did some shots. If people bought them for me,
Yeah.
About 11:30.
Were there suppressors on those shots?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, about 11:30, I started taking shots and had 7 or 8 shots bought for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was okay though because another guy right before I started taking shots brought me in a T-bone steak.
Oh, there you
And
go.
so I had a T-bone for dinner, and then I had all the shots on top of it, so I was fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then made some good money. And then Thursday, I had some real good friends over, and we barbecued on the new smoker.
Oh, that's why I wasn't there.
Yeah, I had good friends over.
That's right.
Had
I was there.
Had a pork butt and a couple racks of ribs and some smoked mac and cheese and some potatoes that were on the smoker. And they were
Isn't that so cool that you can make the whole fucking meal
on the smoker.
grill?
Oh my God, it's amazing.
If you missed, I can't even talk. If you missed last week, Derek got a smoker.
Yes, I got a Yoder smoker, and I love it.
Now,
And
are you
then-
able to do different temperature zones on it?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
And then on Saturday, I went over, or Saturday, I went over to another really good friend's house and hung out and drank some beer over there, and they made street tacos, and I got fucking smashed, and my wife got bit in the ass by a dog.
Nice.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Are street tacos ones that have been dropped in the street?
They were raised on the streets.
Oh, okay. So they're
Yeah.
they're street
They're-
smart.
yeah, they're tougher. Yeah, like I went to get a bite out of one, and I got a switchblade to the cheek. And then
Did you break a tooth on one like a Skittle?
no, I broke a tooth off on one.
Nice.
So,
It broke your teeth out. You didn't even have to bite into it.
Yeah.
It reached out and knocked your teeth out.
straight out.
Fucking street tacos.
It was the Dave Rickles of tacos. And then Sunday, my good friend Jared had his gender reveal party.
I
Nice.
had a lot of good friends.
Yeah, his kid turned 16 and figured out it was going to be a girl.
Nice.
They're getting ready to have a baby, and we found out it's going to be a boy.
Nice.
So penis already bigger than his.
For sure.
Oh, that's exactly what he said. He ran down the steps and said he's got a hanger. so that happened.
That's funny.
And then I pissed my wife off before I came here.
How'd you do that?
Well, my wife made the comment that the maid needed to show back up because the house was dirty. And I closed my eyes and opened them and said, there she is. So she was not too happy. I thought it was hilarious. And I might be part magic. We already know I'm a warlock, a wizard, a grand wizard. I'm all that stuff.
Now you have mind control. You can take them from good mood to pissed off.
Yeah, just 0 to 60.
In a
just
snap.
boom.
Oh, jeez. Nice. Well
See,
done.
I make jokes like that to my wife all the time, and she thinks it's funny till I call her a raging cunt.
That's what I have mine in my phone as.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. So my week was not near as interesting as both of yours, but that's
Damn right it
normal.
wasn't.
That's normal. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
normal. I've been doing a lot more golfing. I went golf again. Played at my favorite course where I did fairly well. And then
Windmill get you? Was it the windmill?
No, it was not the windmill. I then went to Sand Creek Station, which in our area is one of the nicer public courses that we have. And
Where at?
It's in Newton.
What's it called?
Sand Creek Station.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Public course?
Yep.
You poor piece of shit.
It's like
Sorry,
one of the
Derek.
nicest public courses. I've heard
Yes.
that they've talked about hosting, like, I don't know about PGA events, but like Nike Tour and Ben Hogan Tour.
Yeah, they've had
Ben Hogan tour? Isn't that the guy from the Hogan family?
No, that's the guy from Hogan's Heroes.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Is it Hulk's little brother?
Yes,
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's him. That's him.
He
That's
grew
the guy
up to be a
Hulk-
golfer.
That's the guy Hulk Hogan's actually really means it when he says, "Let me tell you something, brother." Yeah.
Every
okay.
speech is dedicated to him.
To Ben.
To Ben.
Damn.
Yeah. So I did a lot of golf.
They should have the Paul Hogan tour.
The Paul Hogan tour.
Uh-huh.
That'd be great.
Why?
Why not?
Crocodile Dundee.
Okay, it's not that impressive.
You can threaten people with knives.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a drive. Now that's a drive.
Yeah, there you go. They got to have the accent with it. It's not a. That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Well, yeah. Every player on the tour would be Paul Hogan.
Oh, okay. I see.
Great.
Okay.
Wearing that hat.
Yeah. Okay.
And you could have the alligator from Happy Gilmore in the lake.
Fuck yeah. Now
I mean, Greg Norman wore that hat or something like it.
I don't even know who the fuck Greg Norman is.
The Shark? Greg Norman?
No. No.
His brother Stormin.
Yeah.
he was
Stormin Norman.
He was a golfer, Scotty.
Okay.
Known for blowing a 6-stroke lead on day 4 at the Masters.
Listen, I started golfing because of one guy, and that's John Daly. That's it.
Well, he would have been around at the same time. He was one of the more premier golfers at the time.
Yeah, but John Daly was like the badass on the golf course.
Fat ass.
No, he wasn't the badass. He was the
Badass.
guy that everybody laughed at.
Yeah, laughed at, hated, got pissed off because he was smoking while he was golfing, crushed the ball, drank way too much while he was golfing.
I remember when he
Love the
first
guy.
busted on the scene and won that U.S. Open. They actually golf club companies redesigned the way that they did driver shafts because he was snapping them.
Makes total sense. That guy has like the craziest speed whenever he goes through.
Yeah,
the ball.
they had to actually get a stronger steel alloy
That's crazy.
shit to make them out of. Yeah.
But on the nice course I played, probably some of the worst golf I've ever played in my life. So
Put it in Sand Creek.
yes, I did.
Nice.
A couple of times. Lost more balls than I really wanted to buy. So yeah, embarrassed myself. But I do that on a regular basis, especially when I'm around you two. So
We weren't there. You did that on your own, Scotty.
yeah, I do.
We don't
that
even want
by
to hang
myself.
out with you. We had for barbecues with other people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I had my gender reveal.
Right, how'd that go?
I'm going to be a girl.
Nice, good job.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, for what it's worth, this actually
I got a hanger, Scotty.
for what it's worth,
One big clip.
this is a sports talk show or sports podcast. So there's been a couple of things that have happened. Probably one of the biggest ones is that we are but days away from opening day of the Corona season of baseball.
Yeah.
I actually got to watch a little
Some
baseball
preseason,
yesterday.
Little round ball.
Yeah.
No, baseball.
Yeah. Little pigskin.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Right there in Hardwood.
Yeah.
I would love to see them have to play baseball on fucking
Absolutely.
floor.
They play on grass or clay?
Concrete.
Concrete. Okay.
Yeah.
Asphalt.
Cement.
Yeah, but
Fuck. Asphalt in July. Oh, Jesus Christ. You couldn't.
Not so tough
on,
now, are you, Javi?
with those fucking cleats on? They'd never get anywhere. It'd be like running in tar.
that would be ridiculously hot, especially with the wool jerseys that Derek always wears for the Cubs. That would be hot.
He's not wearing it now, Scotty. I don't know if you can see that
I know.
far.
I would really enjoy them playing in actual like cleats on hardwood floors, though. That I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what would be funnier.
Did we discuss what the A's are doing though? I think that's kind of cool.
No, what are they doing?
They're going to be playing in Oakland.
Good stuff.
No, they're you can buy a cardboard cutout of
Yes.
yourself.
A lot of places are doing
and
that.
put this in the stands, and if a ball hits your cardboard cutout, then they mail you the ball.
Nice.
I think that's a great idea. And there's a couple of stadiums that do it. I know that the Mets were doing the same thing. So I would assume that it's probably going to be taken over by a whole bunch of major league teams.
That's pretty
Could
cool.
just
I
go buy
agree
a
so.
fucking baseball, though.
I think we
probably
need
cheaper.
we should make a GoFundMe to have all three of us have one right next to each other. Or no, you could just put me up in the.
Or
like,
we could just pay for it, Scotty. We're not all fucking poor.
just me.
If it was just you, it looked like that fucking cutout that Ricky Vaughn was throwing at Major League.
Just fucking knocked the head right off of it.
All this shit.
Thanks, guys.
Now, okay. One thing that I noticed with the Royals game yesterday, they're piping crowd noise in through the speakers.
Which I think is better than nothing.
It is, because when you're watching it on TV, I mean, honestly, how often do you see the crowd? I mean, if you get it from the right angle,
Maybe a
it
cutaway.
still sounds like a real baseball game.
Yeah.
At least to the viewers at home. And it's what the players are used to.
Yeah.
But it was kind of funny yesterday seeing the Royals play the Astros. Mm-hmm. There wasn't any major incidents,
I was going to ask that.
but every ball that was high and on the inside half of the plate, they turned away, turned their backs to it. I mean, they're scared in there.
You know they played today, right?
Who?
The Astros and the Royals played
again?
Played again today?
Guess what?
What?
3 of them. Altuve was hit, Bregman was hit, and Springer was hit.
Were they?
Nice.
Was not intentional. But I will tell you right now that Altuve and Bregman were back to back.
Nice.
They were they were high and tight, and they didn't get beaned, but they were definitely dust off pitches. And the commentators, I was actually kind of shocked because the commentators didn't play it off as if it were like, oh, they're throwing at him or anything like that. It was like, oh, the one just kind of got away from him a little bit. And see, now he's throwing a little wild.
Tell with a major league pitcher when they're intentionally going for him.
Yeah.
Are you sure that was from today?
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because the game for today has been postponed. The Rays is who they're playing. I think you were seeing the replay from last night.
All I know is that
I didn't see anybody get hit last night, but I didn't watch the full game.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is it was at Kansas City, and so obviously they couldn't be beaten on any trash cans or anything.
Correct.
the Astros were the trash cans.
They still beat the shit out of the Royals, 16-5.
Yeah, but still, I mean, they obviously can't be on trash cans now because there's nobody there. It'd be a dead giveaway.
I suppose.
Yeah, see?
I don't know. It's just construction noise in the background.
They did ban the Blue Jays out of Toronto.
I saw that.
Yeah. Where are they going to play?
So there are talks of a couple of places. Initially,
Riverfront Stadium.
I wish, but no, it's not going to happen. I would love for them to play at
Bob, make it happen.
I wish, but no. It wouldn't really matter. We wouldn't be able to go anyway, guys.
No, but we could heckle from the street.
That's true.
Speaking of the Blue Jays, that was another thing last week. Mm-hmm. They showed Game 6 and 7 of the
Joe Carter?
of the 85 ALCS back then. Before the Blue Jays were in the Sky Dome, or what Rogers Center now is what they call it.
I don't know.
They played in what was a decommissioned CFL stadium.
Okay.
Like a stadium that wasn't nice enough for a
CFL
CFL team
team
anymore. That they didn't know what the hell they were going to do at the stadium, but it was while they were completing the Sky Dome. Yeah, it was kind of funny to see a competitive major league team play in that shit.
That's weird.
I wonder what they're going to do with Globe Life. Because Globe Life Park, it was only
was
like
gonna be
30
the
years
XFL,
old. That was going to be the XFL,
Yeah.
and now the XFL's done again.
And it
Yeah.
folded. I told you.
Yeah. Sorry. There's a little bit of a curveball with the coronavirus. Here, Bubba.
I saw it coming.
I'm sure you did.
I
Ball,
did.
It was like a Mitch Trubisky 20-yard pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Completely missed.
True.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We can't all be Aaron Rodgers
Right.
making amazing passes like that. That he's the only guy in the world that could make that 20-yard pass.
What was that one? That was a 3-yard dump. There's nobody in the world that can make that
Yeah,
pass.
that's the only guy in the NFL that can make that pass.
Oh.
But that brings me back to the Royals and Astros.
Full circle.
Yeah. Full circle.
A couple of nice things. Got to see some old faces hadn't seen in a while. Sal Perez,
Yeah.
got to see him back. He hit a dinger.
Yeah, I was going to say, he had a dinger. I knew that.
Greg Holland. Mm-hmm. The Royals got him back.
Good.
He looked all right.
Yeah.
Looks like he's probably going to be 7th or 8th inning guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't just go ahead and make him closer.
He didn't work out so well in St. Louis.
Yeah, but he's better than anything they got in the bullpen.
Ian, do they still got Kennedy?
I don't know. No. But I guess he rarely got the chance to save a game.
You usually don't there after that World Series run in 15. That pretty much was it.
Yeah.
They should have won back-to-back.
Probably.
Could have.
Should
Get that
have.
Fucking ace pitcher up and died on him.
Ooh.
Shields.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's right. James Shields.
You said they were ace pitcher, wasn't he? They were ace?
No, Ventura.
Ventura. Ace
Oh,
Ventura.
no, I was saying 14-15. Ventura was alive in 14.
Yes, he was.
Shields was the ace, and Finnegan was a star reliever.
Yeah.
that year.
But that Madison Bumgarner,
Oh, yeah.
that was something else.
What
Anyways.
what a guy.
That brings me to our, when we did our most hated athletes,
Yeah.
and you put Altuve down.
I did.
And some Jagoffs keep defending
Yes.
them.
I know.
Okay, honestly, I get it if you still want to be an Astros fan or whatever.
Yeah.
But saying, Altuve's the one guy who didn't have anything to do with it. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Honestly, if nothing else, he was complicit
Yeah.
in all of it.
I
And saying that other teams do it too is not justification.
right.
They're still bags of shit. And they're really it's the attitude that they have about it. They are not
They're not sorry.
contrite at all. They're sorry they got caught.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently they did. They did get hit. There's 3 of them that got hit. I thought it was today. It was actually probably that game yesterday. But
Yeah,
oh well.
you fuck up a lot. It's probably yesterday.
I be honest with you. I don't normally watch a whole lot of preseason, even though we haven't had baseball. I am really excited just for Friday.
Just to see 2 major league teams play
Each other. I'm pretty pumped.
I'm curious if because I usually get MLB.TV.
Yeah.
This year I can't because I got rid of T-Mobile, so I'm going to have to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if the Cubs are going to be on there because they got the Marquee Network now.
The Marquee Network.
They have their own network. Like the Yankees have Yankees Entertainment
yes,
Sports
yeah.
or whatever. The Cubs now have their own network, the Marquee
The
Network.
piece of shit network.
So there's no WGN, which they haven't been on WGN much really at all. But they had WGN Sports is what they were on, which we don't have. And then Fox Sports Chicago, but they're not going to be on either of those. Now it's all, they have their
Is
whole
that
own
going to
network.
be its own channel, or
Yes,
is that
it's
just their broadcasting network?
It's its own channel.
Okay.
They have, different shows all dedicated. I wish I had the channel.
I would bet you can probably stream it somehow.
I
man.
bet you probably could.
That might be cheaper than
I would
getting
love
all the
to have
MLB.
that, but you can't. I tried to look at. It's only in certain markets, and it's not in Kansas.
Well, I mean, you could still be. I would hope you would be able to stream it somehow.
Illegally, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody will be fucking pointing their phone at their TV during putting it on YouTube till it gets taken down.
And thank you to all those people that do that. We really, really appreciate
I
it.
like you guys during the fights.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever there's a UFC fight.
I can actually watch it now
Yeah.
because I'll be off on Saturday evenings.
Look at that shit.
I get out of work at 6 p.m.
Look at that.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And
Probably not watch the fight still.
Yeah, right. I'll be like, honey, I'm gonna go to Scotty's, and then we get in a fight, and there's gonna be some guy YouTubing it through the fucking window.
Yeah, because you went, I'm going to Scotty's, clean the fucking house while I'm gone.
Yeah,
Thanks.
for a fucking change.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I guess I'll put the fucking milk away.
Here's
Here's the best.
And
Yeah, it is.
Really?
The look on my wife's face when I did
that's
that.
so fucking funny, man.
For those who don't know the story, I was at home one day. My wife was sitting on the couch in the living room. I decided to make myself a bowl of cereal. So I poured everything, including the milk, and I went to put everything away. And I just look at her in the kitchen or in the living room and go, "So I guess I'll put the fucking milk away."
That's so great.
And I got the biggest, what the fuck?
That's so fucking great.
It caught her so off guard. Loved it.
Yeah, loved it.
Every second of it.
Yep.
What else, Scotty? Let's move it. Come on.
Toronto, we didn't finish up on Toronto. There's talks of obviously Toronto weren't going to have the Blue Jays play in Toronto unless they make the playoffs. If they make the playoffs, though, totally different fucking story.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
You
is
don't
exactly
want them
what I
now,
said.
then you don't want them at all.
Exactly. So
This shit ain't going to go away by then.
most likely, what I've heard is that they're looking at probably right around. I think they said Buffalo is going to be a spot for them too. It's going to have to be a minor league park probably.
Yeah.
But
Which
they
doesn't
will.
matter if you got no fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most minor league parks are the same dimensions.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's not going to matter. They'll find a place to play regardless of where it is.
Actually,
So-
if you want the same dimensions as the Rogers Center, you'd have to go to a softball park.
The what?
The Rogers Center, where they normally play.
Yeah.
You'd have to find a softball park if you want to.
They're that short porches to the left and right.
Yeah, it's a hitter friendly, to say the least.
And it's in a dome.
No, they could just go to a team that's not going to make the fucking playoffs and go play there. That's what you could do.
Sure. Yeah.
Go to Milwaukee.
Well, yeah, but what do you do?
They're
in the
going to make the
meantime?
playoffs.
No.
Yeah. Out of the Central. 2 teams out of the Central. Well, actually, because there's going to be so many more teams, we really have absolutely no fucking clue who's
Yeah, we do. I know the Marlins aren't making the playoffs.
in the Phillies.
Phillies, maybe.
Maybe.
Royals have
Marlins
already
are
been
not.
eliminated.
Yeah, the Royals have been mathematically eliminated.
You never know. With the season as short as this,
I have a pretty good idea.
not very positive.
I'm excited about Greg Holland,
True.
We're gonna
a
go see.
washed-up reliever who's
Dude.
had Tommy John surgery.
And you took him off of the Cardinals' hands, so thank you very much for
My
that.
pleasure.
I'm excited about the Cubs drafting They drafted a relief pitcher
Holy shit.
in the second round. Like usually, I mean, you draft a starter. It's a legit straight reliever. That's all he did in college.
Not a gay one?
Took him in the second. No, not a gay reliever.
Huh.
No, that guy went to St. Louis.
What if it turns out there's a scandal?
Yeah.
He's the Michael Sam of Major Leagues.
Turns out he likes to stand ass cheeks akimbo to the fucking pitching machine. Let it just fire fastballs right in there, one right after the other.
Hey,
Sitting in the dugout, here's some guy go, "You got good wood on that, huh?" What?
He gets a hard on whenever he hears the word bullpen.
okay.
Or catching.
here's a new thing that
I
happened.
want to catch.
I'm not going to pronounce her name right, but Alyssa Nakken or Nakken. I have no
That's
idea.
racist.
Shut up.
It's Smith, Scotty. You're right. You are way the fuck off.
Anyways, she coached first base, and so now she is the first woman ever to actually be on the field and coach at the major league level.
Boo!
Tell me how you feel about that, Jeremy.
Well, I bet
All
people
right,
have been trying to get to first base with her for a long time. So,
Turns out she's not into those dudes.
yeah.
But no, apparently she got a lot of positive feedback from the guys on the team, which this is where I raised my hand and called.
Giants.
Yeah, it was Giants. Yeah,
I thought so.
but this is when I also, whenever she says something like that, I want to raise my hand and yell bullshit, because what guy's gonna come up to you as a coach?
They just like slapping her on the ass saying good game.
Yeah, exactly. This is ridiculous.
Here's the thing: is that okay? In Little League, a first base coach is useless. In the majors, that's a pretty important thing. I mean,
is.
he's the one that's keeping the guy from getting picked off.
Sure.
Or she.
Yeah.
Apparently now.
Now.
What if
You
it's
know,
a
I
dude
think
that just
if it
had a
was-
gender reveal?
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
think it's Jared's kid? But no, I mean, if they were just pandering to, to the social justice warriors or whatever, they would have made her a bench coach or whatever. She's clearly got some kind of talent or value, or else they wouldn't put her where she is.
No, I think she knows exactly what she's doing. I think she probably belongs out there. All I was saying is, in that particular situation, like, can you imagine like a girl coming on our show?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All the time.
Running it with us?
You mean like that kind of coming?
Yeah, running like a...
Oh, shit. I thought you were talking about something totally different.
When you mean
I'm like, not when she's looking at you, but if me and Jeremy, we're kind of getting that voice in her ears.
Thanks.
When you say running, you mean a train?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Okay, just making sure.
You wouldn't be here, but yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, can she host?
No. I mean, maybe. I don't know. She probably
No, you have to be a certain personality type to deal with us.
Oh, definitely.
Anyway,
we would need a new...
There's a lot of dudes that couldn't stand being on our show.
Oh, I know.
And there's a lot of girls that I know probably could. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I know. I think you're right. You probably have to have a certain personality to go do with it and just kind of have, the right stuff to be able to do it. Mm-hmm. But if
we'd take it easy on a skirt.
Yeah. But like if my wife was on this show for some crazy reason, I think we would have to have like a human resource department for this show just to make sure. But
dude, we've told you she's welcome on here anytime.
Yeah, I know.
To replace you.
I know.
And you keep showing up.
True.
The other thing too is if you, I don't know how well you remember, but San Francisco also had a female football coach.
I did know that.
From Kansas.
From Kansas, yeah.
Yeah, so now they've actually have the first two female coaches in baseball and football now.
Yeah, all jokes aside, that's actually pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
The whole thing is actually really cool, both baseball and football.
I am very much of the opinion if they can do the job.
They can do it, yeah.
They can do it.
If they can do the job, then
But
why
part
not?
of the job of being a coach at a high level in sports like that is, can you gain the respect of the players?
Right.
Which male coaches also have to do that.
Yeah.
And so if they, that is something that is a necessity for the job, and it should not just be given just because she's a woman.
There's also an assistant coach for the San Antonio Spurs who's also a female, and she's
that.
They love
Get that fucking twat out of there.
They love her. Apparently, she's actually pretty good. I guess
the Niners Katie Sowers is her name.
Yes,
and apparently she's a hell of a fucking coach.
Yeah, she is.
Apparently she's allegedly.
No,
apparently she's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
and I think that would be a fine situation as long as they don't try and focus on being the lady coach.
Yeah.
And actually just being a coach.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Sowers from the Niners, I can guarantee you, is just focused on being a coach.
Probably. Yeah, but that's also like saying
I'm focused on her
a stand-up comedian's a really nice
swishing
guy.
It around like that.
I would. Maybe you don't really know. Like that's like saying that a stand-up comedian's a really nice guy. Is like, you see what I'm saying?
Bert Kreischer's a very nice guy.
Shut up. By the way, he had his tour that he did at
the
drive-ins.
I really wanted to go to the Mark Rebellet one. Damn it.
Yeah, you should have gone.
Well, I was too busy on furlough.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to do on that. Yeah, I got you.
A lot of beating off.
But while we
Mark Rebellet videos mostly.
Did you beat back on? All right, good.
And beatboxed, which I didn't need to because he makes his own beats.
Well, while we're sitting here kind of talking inappropriately about...
beating off?
No.
We're talking very appropriately about beating off.
About the sexual harassment that would ensue if we had a female on this show.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on to the new Washington scandal. And this
Big news, we're buying the Redskins. You heard it here first, folks. We're changing the name to the Savages.
Oh no,
Filthy Savages.
Yes.
Apparently, that is like the there were a lot of Native Americans that were talking about the name, and that is the number one. That if they were to have been called that from the get go, that's like
Yeah, there's only one Savage, and his name is Randy.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Fuck you, Fred. It's Randy.
But no, this is an absolute just clusterfuck. And now I think we have a reason why Dan Snyder decided that, okay, we're going to actually change the name.
Well, he's got to do something for damage control.
Well, not only that, but you had a whole bunch of sponsors that were pulling out, like Nike and stuff like that, saying they don't want to sell the stuff with it on it. Which,
Peter North.
What? Peter North said something.
He pulled out.
Yeah, check him out at peternorth.com.
And just shot everywhere.
Yeah.
Shot his dick arrows.
But apparently now
Quiver's full.
There are
Out in the country with Jeremy.
you guys suck. 15 chicks, 15 girls.
Yeah, don't interrupt him, Derek. Don't be a Steve.
Who now have apparently accused other employees and Dan Snyder of sexual harassment, and Dan Snyder especially, to allow it going on, to create an environment where this was acceptable.
To quote one of my favorite comedians, Lewis Black, "Hey, nice tits. When did that go out the window?" No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not surprised. It's a football. It's a football locker room, so it doesn't surprise me. And I'm sure it's going on.
Well, I think they're talking more front office.
Yeah, this is more
front office.
Yeah, and cheerleaders. Cheerleaders were kind of...
Yeah, that was a big thing a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was back in 2013 where they basically were forced to do a topless photo shoot and stuff like that. Yeah. And that was back in 13, and Dan Snyder apparently had a big hand in that.
They did a topless photo shoot?
Yeah.
Where?
I know we need to find pictures of that.
Where is that? That's awful. Where?
Maybe you can print them off. And
Yeah, exactly. Printers out of ink. I'm going to need some help.
I'm sure it is. But no,
You
it
got
doesn't
plenty of white,
surprise
don't
me.
you, Scotty?
On that front.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
On that front, what?
I am still floored to this day that NFL teams still have cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah.
They're fucking pointless. There was a time...
They are not pointless. When your team is very bad, it gives you something to watch.
Except for the cheerleaders for like the Green Bay Packers.
Okay,
They don't have any.
here's the thing is...
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
No.
You told that story about they were sitting up in the stands with you that one time. At Lambeau Field? The two huge obese chicks?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Spectrum. Anyways... There was a time, 30, 40 years ago when tits and ass were a rare thing. And so to see hot chicks jumping around in short skirts with their boobs hanging half out, that was something. Now we have unfettered access to women willingly showing all the tits and ass that you could ever fucking hope to eat.
Yeah.
And, so it's just not really a thing. You can't hear them.
Yeah.
You can't. They've never done any good. What do we do now? Defense. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's play defense. That it's never. Should we be aggressive? Oh, yeah, we should. Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite one is.
What letter do we give them?
I don't know.
D.
Yeah. 2 of them. Double D. My favorite cheer, by the way, is that ROWDIE. That's the way we spell rowdy. Well, you're the only ones. Because that's not how you spell rowdy, motherfuckers. Way to brag about your illiteracy. That has nothing to do with the fucking team, by the way. That doesn't pep anybody up. That just lets us know you're uneducated.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on.
But
none of this surprises me. Dan Snyder is a special breed of bastard.
Yes, he is.
Always has been. It's not just women. Most men who have ever worked for that organization say he is just the most awful, horrible human being that you could ever hope to encounter. So, yeah, this doesn't really surprise me. And what does surprise me is the fact that he has not been able to pay them off.
Yeah.
And keep them quiet.
Well, I think it was the Washington Post wrote the article, and the gals are apparently still being, I don't want to say somewhat hush-hush. They're not coming out with 100% of the details because there's actually still kind of an investigation going on. But I think when it's all said and done, Dan Snyder's gone. He's going to be probably forced to sell a team if Roger Goodell does the correct thing.
Wouldn't that be crazy if Brett Favre bought it?
Oh, what? Why?
You don't remember him sending dick pics to the masseuse on the team? How fucking crazy would that be?
That'd be pretty good. But
here's the thing is that Dan Snyder, because he is such a son of a bitch, every NFL owner has something.
Sure.
They're all billionaires who regular life is not their lives.
Yeah.
And so they've all got probably some horrible skeletons in their closet.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who are going to have to be voting on this shit. They're the owner's commission. And so I don't know that they will all act if he's got shit on him.
Well,
I don't know.
They made the Panthers guy sell,
Yeah, and
and the Clippers. In
I was
the
getting ready to
NBA.
say. I was going to say the Clippers did the same thing.
Yeah, well, the Clippers, I mean, there was that.
Players weren't going to play.
Well, there was the players weren't going to play, but I mean, they had the audio clip.
The haters gonna hate.
This was not just allegations. They had the actual audio of him, using racial slurs.
And what was Jerry Richardson with the Panthers? I forget why he was forced to sell.
It was a office assistant that he had apparently grabbed her ass a lot and made her
There you
feel.
go.
See, and then this I think is 10 times worse.
But that's the owner of the Panthers, who is probably not the son of a bitch that Dan Snyder is.
True.
Well, he sold, though.
Yeah, but he
He had to sell. Dan Snyder's worse.
Yeah, and so that's kind of why I'm thinking he gone.
Maybe.
I really do.
I'll believe it when I see it, and
It's
that
not
would be
like
the
he's
best
gonna-
thing could ever happen to the Redskins or whatever. they're
Yeah,
called
it's
now.
not like he's going to come out and fucking losing on the deal. He's going to get hundreds of millions of dollars. in
Right,
his pocket.
but
Especially
he's
now.
one of these guys that's so rich. He wants the power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But he's also really going to get kind of a capital. He's going to capitalize on it even more because whenever he leaves, so does the Redskins, and so when he sells the franchise, it's going to be a big boom whenever they come in with whatever name they get.
Yeah, because they're going to have to resell all those
resell
jerseys.
all of that stuff, and it's just going to be a new era for the team in DC.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, let's see. Other stuff in the NFL. I don't know if you guys saw the footage of Terrell Owens, who we did our draft and determined that Terrell Owens was a piece of shit. As far as
He was taken number one overall.
Yes, he was. He was Jeremy's number one pick. However, he decided that he still thought that he had it, and so he thought he would race Tyreek Hill. Let me give a little kudos to him. T.O. actually ended up running a 4.440 still.
I can do that.
Yeah, right. 4.440 inches.
Did he really?
Good one, Spectrum.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean, because here's the thing. Well, he may still have it, but I don't think he ever had that.
Yeah.
I
Tyreek.
mean, he didn't have Tyreek Hill speed.
Tyreek ran a 4.37.
That seems a
beat
little
him.
slow for him.
Well, a little bit, but he also kind of held up the last 7 yards. He kind of started coming up and wasn't dead sprint. But I mean, that's how close it was. 4.37, and I think he was like a 4.4 or something, like 4.44 or something like that, and it was 10 feet.
Okay, there's a difference here between 4.4 and 4.44.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
2 extra fours.
yeah.
another one.
Well, just one extra.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways,
I was still kind of impressed. I mean, the guy was such an athlete, but because he was such a huge pile of human garbage, they didn't want.
Nobody wanted him.
Nobody wanted him.
They did I remember years ago they did a documentary, I think, on him.
They did. It was a TV show.
And the only quarterback that would even speak on him was Jeff Garcia.
Really?
Yeah, they couldn't get Tony Romo to talk. That nobody else even wanted to fucking be a part of it. The only one was Jeff Garcia.
I'm not that surprised.
the guy made a fucking dumpster fire everywhere. that he went.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that Eagles team should have won at least one Super Bowl
For sure.
with him.
But he's fucking hosting workouts in his driveway.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it was lack of talent that drove him out of the league. It's the fact that he's
It was his
locker
attitude.
room poison.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And it's probably for the best because I think there's probably some CTE going on with him. He wasn't making a whole lot of sense.
Right. Speaking of CTE, Antonio Brown says he's retaring from the game of football again.
Good.
Really?
Yeah. Again.
It's good for football. It's good for him because
Yeah.
I think he
definitely
needs
a
some
candidate.
medical attention.
Yeah, definitely a candidate for CTE.
I should buy his autograph before he shoots himself in the chest.
Correctamundo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chest,
for sure.
not head.
Not head,
You
chest.
don't
No,
want
do
to-
it directly after and have him sign it with his finger in his own blood.
God,
as his last action.
that's so
on
terrible.
Earth.
God, that'd be worth so much money.
Yeah, it would.
Just all you got to do is tell him to hold the gun butt first.
So-
Butt against the shoulder.
And lastly, before we move on to questions, so apparently Rey Mysterio Jr. may have lost his eye. Anybody see that?
Good.
No, okay.
Fuck that fucking guy.
Just kidding. It's wrestling. It's fake.
Damn it.
It's scripted, Scotty. It's not fake.
Okay,
It's still
fine.
real to me, damn it.
You don't break kayfabe.
What's kayfabe?
That is the belief that it's real. Like if you guys are heels, like for instance,
Yeah.
you guys, like if you and I hate each other, like we actually do, we don't
Yeah.
go out and eat after the match.
Oh, okay.
Like, we don't get seen together. We don't do any of that. So
That's kind of shitty.
yeah, so you don't sit there. That was the big thing back in the 80s. You don't break kayfabe. You do not do that.
No kidding.
That really lets you know how delusional people are. The fact that every one of those guys isn't arrested
My favorite
for
thing,
the shit that they do.
my favorite
was
one
real.
was years ago reading, was it like Mad Magazine or some shit? And they were talking about people chanting USA, USA when a guy from Minnesota and a guy from Michigan were wrestling against each other.
That's right. Because one wasn't it? One was like a Saudi character or something like that.
No, because Iron Sheik was actually, I don't think he was he Mexican? Iron Sheik? I can't remember.
Yeah,
But he was actually.
I thought he was American born.
Was he?
probably.
I think.
know. I don't
But
fucking
I know that was Hacksaw's big thing.
Yeah.
It didn't matter who the fuck he was wrestling. He'd
USA.
start that USA,
USA
chant.
chant.
Yeah, he was. I think he was from Michigan. Hacksaw was. Let's see where Iron Sheik was born.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I'm gonna guess the United States.
Probably.
I've heard,
I'm
and
gonna-
I
I'm
need
gonna
to do
guess.
this. I've heard he is an excellent follow on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
The Iron Sheik.
He's
Yes,
he
that
is
he's very
Iranian.
funny.
Oh, he was born in Iran, Tehran.
No kidding.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, well, fuck that guy then.
Yeah.
He
now I
he's fucking hilarious.
totally changed my mind.
He'll just go fuck you, piece of shit. Like, oh, he's great.
On Twitter.
Yeah, he's got a manager that's good that helps him run his Twitter and all of it. Oh, it's fucking crazy.
All right. Well, I guess to each their own.
Follow the Iron Sheik.
I guess. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to add that actually is going on, or can we get on to some fun?
I don't really know what else is going on.
That's it.
Oh, a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to address this. Speaking of the Eagles and shit. I got into a fucking Facebook argument when we were talking about our best guys.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
That dick trying to say that Donovan McNabb was better than Warren Moon.
Yeah.
Again, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Either, if you're coming, come correct.
Bless you.
That's all I'm saying.
Thank you.
One was a first ballot Hall of Famer, no brainer. The other one couldn't get in.
Yeah.
And bitches about it.
All right.
Huh.
Moving on.
Okay.
We get to some questions. I'm starting to like this more and more every single week, the more I can find. So these are
That's
a
just
couple
the
of
opposite of how we feel.
yeah. So these are a couple of questions that we get to answer and what we would do in these situations, kind of a shitty situation, but not really. First question. What athletes or analysts always say, but you know it's total bullshit. So name something that an athlete or an analyst always say public and on camera that everybody knows is total bullshit.
I'm going to Disneyland.
No, they all go there.
Yeah, they go.
Do they?
Fuck
And
yeah,
they get paid
do.
a lot of money to say that.
Yes,
too.
they do. They get that's
And then
kind of
they
the
always
thing.
go immediately to, is it World or Land?
I'm pretty sure it's in Florida. Whatever one's
Land,
in
I
Florida.
think. I think
I
it's
think
land.
that no, that's World. California's land.
I think they always go to Disneyland.
Yeah, you're right. So
That's what
it'd
they
be
always
California.
say. Well, damn it. Well, then I'm out.
Yeah, you got nothing.
But that's what athletes say. We're talking analysts.
Analysts, athletes say. Here's mine. This is the one that I truly, truly believe that is absolute and total bullshit. So whenever a player, athlete does something during a game that is highly questionable and highly illegal, like when Grayson Allen sticks his leg out and trips somebody, or when there's a absolute flagrant elbow or something that happens during the game, and then like during the interview after the game, the guy like goes, I'm sorry, I lost my cool just a little bit there. Bull fucking shit. You're not sorry one bit, and you knew what was going on, and you'd probably do it again if you got the chance. That's really what I think. They just have the apology that comes after the game just to get by because they said they're sorry.
Yeah, well, and there's
Bullshit.
there's always the cliches that they say.
Oh,
that
yeah,
athletes
it's the
always say,
same shit.
We're not even thinking about the playoffs right now. We're just taking it one game at a time.
There you go.
yeah.
That's a good one.
And
You're
we're
thinking
just-
about the playoffs.
Yes, you can't not. It's everywhere around you. It's everything you're working towards.
That's a good one. When somebody's asking about, oh my God, you're on pace to break the home run record for a single season. What do you think about it? I don't know.
I'm not trying to hit home
Not
runs.
trying to hit home runs.
just hitting the ball hard.
Bullshit. Yes, you are.
Yeah,
You're going
when-
up and swinging everything.
When somebody has to inform a running back, hey, you had 225 rushing yards this game. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was just trying to help the team win, doing what I can.
Bullshit.
You know how fucking far you ran.
That's a new game. I like this game. This
Yeah.
game is fun.
There's a lot of that shit. But I get it, too, because, we've seen like a Terrell Owens or an Antonio Brown what
Yeah.
a braggadocious player sounds like, and
True.
they're fucking pricks.
Yeah.
I would much rather have them fake humbleness.
Kind of. There's a little bit of me that actually does want them to be blatantly obvious.
All right,
honest, not obvious.
I've got one.
Okay, what you got?
We believe in Mitch. that is total bullshit.
Ryan
we
Pace?
He's our quarterback, and we're committed to him.
Players, that is the biggest fucking crock of shit. Not just Mitch Trubisky, but
coaches in general.
Yeah, he's our guy. I have full faith in him. I know he can do the job week in and week out. No,
bullshit.
you don't.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And another thing, during college football, old Keith Jackson, when he'd say, Katie, bar the door, he wasn't really talking to Katie. And he didn't want her to bar the door.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck that guy.
I like that. We may
fuck him and everybody who looks like him. Fuck Keith Jackson.
I kind of like that. Well, we may use that in the future.
All right.
Anyways, here's a situation. Okay, you have one basketball shot. Okay. You have a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot. You get one shot. If you miss it, you get nothing. If you make the layup, you get $1,000. If you make the free throw, you get $5,000. If you make the three-pointer, you get $25,000. And the half-court shot, you get $100,000. What shot are you taking? You make it, you get the money. You miss it, you get nothing. No more shots.
3-pointer.
You're trying for the three?
I am fucking so athletic. I will miss a wide open layup. No bullshit. You get me from I would miss that motherfucker all day, but you get me from free throw and beyond.
Yeah.
I was deadly accurate.
This is kind of
and I could shoot from the top of the key very well. And so I would take that shot from the top of the key all day.
We talking 1 out of 3 very well, or are we talking 1 out of 5 very well?
1 out of 3 very well.
Okay.
I could fucking hit from the top of the key.
All right. We may have to play
I was kind of that way with throwing a baseball. I couldn't throw a strike from the mound, but I could throw one from center field.
No problem. Me too.
Yeah. I also used to be able to make hook shots from half court back when I was in high school.
So then why don't you take the hundo?
Because that was in high school. As an adult, I can still make the three.
Yeah,
make the hook
he's
shot
got
anymore.
shoulder problems now.
Yeah. I'm 38, motherfucker. That was 20 years ago.
Okay.
Now the only hook shot I'm taking is my wife when she doesn't do the dishes.
Right.
I would say there's
That's a left hook.
I would say there's too much of a jump from a free throw to a three-pointer to not take the risk. Does that make sense? Because it's not a whole lot of difference.
No. Explain it to us further, Scotty. Break down the finer points of basketball to us.
Shut up.
Tell us how this pigskin works.
For me, a layup's a gimme. That's a G. I get it. Free throws, I don't know. I think there's too much that goes into free throws. I think that Shaquille O'Neal probably shoots a three-pointer better than he would probably shoot a free throw.
No.
I really do. I think that there's something about
I think he's
that
got
shot.
just as good a shot.
Probably.
What's his career three-point percentage?
Pull that shit up.
I think he shot a few of them. Not a lot.
Probably. When they were like way ahead, he probably just wanted to fuck around.
I'm serious. I'm really curious. I wonder if his three-point percentage is actually better than his free throw percentage.
No way.
But that's a guess.
I would go with the half court.
You would go for it all?
Well, for one, 2 reasons. One, that's the only amount of money that would mean anything to me.
0.045.
For what?
3.
0.04. Okay.
That's 4%. 0.45 is 45.
Oh.
0.045 is 4.5%. That's what he is from 3.
Oh, okay.
But he made one.
He made one.
And it's the only one that would be fair because I can dunk from all the other places. So
fair.
I would think. I mean, honestly, how often do you get a chance to do anything for $100,000?
That is true. That is true.
So you might as well. I have
I got a chance.
Sure. I have just as good a chance at making that half court shot as I do a 3-pointer.
I think I could probably Drano the 3 for 25 if you gave me a shot. Either that or
I think you could also miss it.
I do too.
Which I could do from half court. I mean, I'm putting it up with luck from either spot.
I think if you shot from anywhere on a court with a crowd full, a stadium full crowd, everything just going nuts,
which I usually do. And thanks for respecting the fucking pandemic, you dick.
No, that's well.
Did T.O. try and blame that loss on social distancing? By the way,
probably. I think so.
Those are the best
stay
pranks.
6 feet apart.
What's that?
Whatever they fucking have the guy and they blindfold him to shoot the 3-point shot for $1 million or half court.
Yeah.
And he totally whiffs it, but they get the whole crowd to scream and yell like he hit it.
That's such a dick
That
move.
is the best thing ever.
That's such a dick
like
move.
Those fucking fake scratch offs for $10,000.
Yeah.
I would fucking murder somebody if
Yeah.
they did that to me.
All right.
I really would.
I got to take that back to Spencer's.
Long that fucking card.
All right, last
We
question.
haven't talked about that on the air. But
Last question, then we got to move on to the draft. Okay,
what?
this is my favorite one so far. What sport would be the funniest sport to watch if you had to add a mandatory amount of alcohol?
NASCAR.
DUI?
Hands down. Fucking awesome.
There's no cops
Yes.
in NASCAR.
Yeah, there is no
No.
DUI. What's the pace car going to pull you over? Good luck catching you.
No, no.
That'd be the only way I would watch NASCAR, as if they were drunk. That is it.
And they had cop cars chasing after you.
No, not even that. Just drunk. That's all I want.
I would want that. I couldn't do NASCAR though. I think, and I'm being dead serious. This makes me laugh more than anything in the world. Have you ever seen those high dive videos wherever somebody tries to do a flip and just epically fails so bad and then like face flop into the pool?
Yeah, but you would die in a NASCAR. Holy, that'd be great.
I don't want anybody to die, but I want to.
I just don't want any more NASCAR.
That's true, but I do want to laugh. I want to laugh hysterically hard, and I think if you had like high diving, springboard diving with people that were shit-faced drunk, I think it would be hysterical.
What is the minimum required amount?
Oh, this is
You got to
like
be shit-faced?
It depends on like your body mass index. I don't fucking know.
Just say
Jeremy.
you got to be buzzed, shit-faced, because I know they say buzz driving is drunk driving, but
Yeah,
you got to
no.
be buzzed, shit-faced. What do you got?
I think you have 3 levels. I think you have to do it like 3 different times, like buzzed, shit-faced, right before you pass out.
Oh, yeah, definitely NASCAR. I've done
Most
that.
of those assholes are going to wreck anyway.
I know.
I've done all 3 of those
While driving.
while driving.
So terrible.
Yeah, fuck, it's a long drive to his house.
I know.
That's where he did the shots.
Yeah.
I was at the liquor store. Did I tell you this story last week? Where I got a bottle of Jameson. I got a big 175 of it.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Do you want a bag for that?" And I was like, "No, man, I'm going to drink it on the way home." And he goes, "Well, you got to finish it all." And I was like, "Oh, don't worry. We've invented this game. Like every time you get to a school zone, you got to chug until you get all the way through it."
Oh, God. You're taking NASCAR too?
No.
Oh, okay. What do you
Skeet
got?
shooting.
Skeet shooting.
Ooh, good one.
It'll never end.
Oh, sure it will.
You think so?
I mean, you get, I think, 25 targets thrown.
Okay.
There'll be a lot of ties.
Butt out.
Right. And honestly,
You
when...
gotta aim butt out, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you put the barrel right up against your shoulder. Sometimes you got to reach out there with your toe to hit the trigger, but whatever.
The old Cobain method.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's so awful. Poor Kurt.
But no, that's the thing about the target shotgun shells.
Yeah.
The loads, even if you get shot with those, as long as you're not right next to the guy,
Yeah.
those don't usually kill people.
Yeah.
So they just leave a really nice pattern of shot in your ass.
So what you're saying is guns don't kill people, loads kill people.
Absolutely. You know how
I
many
gotcha.
people Peter North has killed?
Scotty's sister's still walking around like nothing ever happened.
Well, Jesus Christ, she's like a cockroach. And by that I mean she uses Raid for deodorant. She powders her panties with Dr. Scholl's.
Oh, shit.
It's supposed to make somebody cough in the middle of a pandemic. Anyway.
I didn't make you, did it on your own.
Oh, no, I just had to laugh that hard. Okay.
I do that.
All right. So we
And
get
I'm just the opening act.
True. Okay, moving on. Let's get on to the draft.
All right.
So, last week's draft, the most hated players or athletes of all time. Jeremy, you won.
I may not know shit about sports, but I know hate.
That's the first one I think you've won.
No, I've won several.
No, you haven't.
I've won a couple.
Have you?
I know I won the names.
The name? Oh, yeah, that's right.
And,
you did.
and I know
Okay.
I would have won the one that you didn't fucking post. Cocksucker.
I stand corrected. But Jeremy takes home the W for first time in quite a while. I took second, and Derek brought home the tail end
He
of
fucking
that.
closed the show.
He did. He beat the likes though. We all
He
beat
sure
the,
did,
We all
yeah.
beat the likes.
Well done.
Woo!
So this is a subject I think most of us can get behind.
Yeah, I agree. I think that one is a lot of fun. Okay, but this week the draft is going to be for our least favorite commentators, sports commentators. That
in
includes
these trying times, there's nothing to do better than to spread hate.
spread hate. Why? Because we get more of a reaction.
Yeah,
from
we
it.
do.
So this includes announcers, broadcasters, ESPN sports analysts, Fox sports analysts. Any of those people are fair game.
Just any sports analyst, any journalist?
Sports, that's correct. You
Okay.
can even pick a fucking writer. I wouldn't suggest it because our listeners probably wouldn't know who the fuck they are.
That's right. They don't read other than our fucking posts.
That's right. I make it very simple for them
Right.
to
you
do
put
that.
pictures and stuff.
So because Jeremy won last week, he gets to pick last. I get to pick second because I came in second. And Derek, you get first pick.
Now look who's opening.
You can't fuck this up.
No.
There is literally only one 101 in this draft.
Well, to me, there's a couple.
There's one.
But I'm taking Stephen A. Smith first.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you really?
Are you really
You're
serious?
going to let it fucking fall to him?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can have Joe Buck.
Oh, I am so excited right now.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm not going to do good at this anyway. But
Oh my. I am writing Stephen A. Smith down for Derek. I am definitely taking the actual 101, and that is Joe fucking Buck. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Goodness.
Whew. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of
That's the two I was between.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Damn.
Told you I wasn't going to do good at this. We'll see. We'll see what the fans think.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm going to go Stephen A.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's fair. But that's wrong. Jeremy?
There are no right and wrong in this, but Derek, that was wrong.
All right.
Okay.
Jeremy.
Scotty Gurman.
That's not.
That was going to be my sleeper. That was my fifth pick.
That's my number one.
Are you
my least favorite fucking sportscaster of all time?
Are you really going to pick that?
Oh, no, not
I was going to say, you got to
Not
win.
since you're fucking... No, I don't. I fucking won already.
No, but you're going for the win for this draft.
I won life,
Nobody
dude.
knows who the fuck I am.
That's true, except for the Wichita Eagle.
And
That's true.
I've lived here all my life. It's a fucking great quote.
It's actual bullshit,
They should
too. I
write-
wasn't even born here.
They should write a fucking song based on that.
Yeah, they should.
Or make a fucking documentary. Maybe you'll be the next one that they'll do, like a...
Yeah, you're the next radio, Scotty.
Thanks, you fucking prick.
That was based on a true story.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. There's a couple of good one up there. There's tons of them.
I'm going to go with Dick Vitale.
I knew you would probably take that one. I couldn't do it. I love Dickie B
I
too
was
much.
gonna. If it came back to me, I was taking it.
There's so many in here.
I've only got a
Skip
few, and
Bayless.
then I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
Huh?
Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless. God damn it, that was kind of a.
That was my second one.
I actually do like Skip Bayless though.
Good for you.
I like him. Other than that, he's a Cowboys fan.
Oh, I'm going to be picking some ones that some people like. I mean,
Okay.
most of these guys didn't get to keep their jobs because everybody hates them. Mm-hmm. They're ones I hate.
Okay. All right. I've got to pick him because this is my least favorite.
Max Kellerman.
It's Max Kellerman. I can't fucking stand Max Kellerman. He doesn't belong on the freaking air. Get him off. He just drives me nuts. If anybody wants to find something that's so outlandish and he just wants to say it just to create controversy, that's Max Kellerman. He needs to shut up. But that's how I really
That's
feel.
kind of his job, though, to talk.
Yeah. But he's wrong. A lot. So,
Okay.
anyway.
My turn.
You get two there, Mr. Stephen A. Smith.
Jim Rome.
Fuck! Oh, damn it.
I fucking hate Jim Rome.
I actually don't hate him as much as most people do. I don't like him.
Can't stand him.
That hurts so bad. That was the one I was going to take. I was kind of teetering because I didn't know if you would take Max Kellerman. But I thought he was too much of a fucking sleeper. God damn it.
I got another one.
Yeah.
Booger McFarlane.
Yeah, he was on my list. Dang it. I can't. I used to be able to do a Jim Rome impression, but I can't do it.
I fucking
now.
hate Jim Rome.
Do you mean you have a much larger quarterback throw you on the ground and throw a table at you.
That's one of the best stories in the world because he kept on calling him the wrong name, right?
He kept calling him Chris Everett instead of Jim Everett. And
right.
He told him, if you do it again, you better call for commercial. And he did it again, and fucking Jim Everett threw that fucking table like a football.
Yep.
Poorly.
Dang it. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Did you pick a second one?
Nah, I
did.
He took Booger McFarland.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Chris Collinsworth.
Fucker. I was going to go there.
Mm-hmm. Here's a guy.
He verbally fillets Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's true. He does.
I fucking hate it.
I think he just fallacious every single quarterback that he likes. It's not just Rodgers.
Okay, I'm going to go with Harold Reynolds.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do. He's a baseball commentator. He's Sunday Night Baseball.
He's usually along with Joe Buck.
Gotcha. Now I know who it is.
The guy who seems to want to put a D in Bumgarner.
I know exactly who that is now.
But wants to take the G out of strength. Bumgarner's got some good strength.
Yep.
Shut up! You don't always have to be talking, you dick.
Yep.
Okay. Actually, that is what they pay him for. And then just because I fucking want to fucking stick needles in my ears every time he does a basketball game, Bill Walton.
Oh my God, that was a sleeper of mine too. Good pick, Jeremy.
I know that, Scotty. It's better than any fucking pick you had.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, he is.
Whenever he's on, he's not sober.
Well, even when he played, no, he's high on fucking life.
Yeah, bullshit.
Oh, actually, no, he's had some incredible back issues.
Oh, sure.
When you're 7'2",
yeah,
that's just kind of how. He actually always claimed to be 6'11" because he thought 7-footers were fucking freak. Like that guy worries about being a fucking freak.
Yeah. Okay. Good pick.
Yes.
I am going to go with. Shit. I'm going to go with. Everybody loves him too much. No, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go with Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, I can't stand him either.
Mm-hmm. Not funny, Frank. Not funny. Okay. Jeremy, you got 2 to end it.
No, I got to go.
No, Derek's got to go.
I'm sorry. No, Derek's got 2 to end it. You're going to start the last
I've only
round.
picked 4.
Yeah, we all got 1 more.
I got 1 more?
You have 2 more. Me and Jeremy got 1 more.
Okay, Trey Wingo.
That's a good pick. He's a fucking annoying piece of shit. Good pick. There's a couple.
I know. No, I can't go that route. There's one I really want to go with, but nobody's gonna fucking remember it. He did 1 season. I don't know if I go with that.
You'd be surprised.
Dennis Miller.
That was a good one. That was a really good one. Because not very many people even thought or remember that he did football.
He did Monday Night Football.
Yep. Good one. All right. I get my last pick that I guess I could. I really wish I would have got fucking Jim Rome, but I'm going to go with Mel Kiper.
Yeah.
But Todd. That guy.
He's got a real weird face.
He does, and he's got really weird fucking hair, and he's annoying.
If I ever meet him, I'm going to tell him I don't like your fucking face.
Okay. End us, Jeremy. What do you got, buddy?
Just because he was such the bane of my existence for so long, it's a personal one, but Bob Davis.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Longtime voice of the KU Jayhawks.
Okay, well, me and Derek will probably go along with you and say we don't like him very much either.
Ostertag with the stuff!
Oh, my God.
Never listened to them.
Nope.
Oh, Jesus.
Neither would I. I'll pass.
A lot of times that was my only option to listen to when they played K-State.
Oh.
Because
That's
the only fucking shit AM stations would broadcast K-State's announcers. But for some reason, crystal clear FM, let's get all the fucking KU shit.
Nice.
And then Mike Kennedy, yeah, I'd put him on there too.
Oh, that's mean.
I have nothing against Mike
I was
Kennedy.
going to say, he's great.
He's way older than I thought he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a young voice.
He does. All right, that is our draft. You can vote for whoever you think has the best list of the most, or our most despised sportscasters, is what I'll put it on there.
Who's your honorable mention, Scotty?
Oh, I guess we could go over some honorable mentions. I had Doug Gottlieb.
Okay.
I had Will Kane. He's not very well known, but I also had, obviously...
You don't like him?
No.
Oh, I do.
I think he's annoying.
He's off the air now.
He is off the air now. That's part of the reason. I had also Shannon Sharp. I wanted to pick him bad.
That was a tough one, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to pick him bad. I'm not a fan. I like Bayless because I despise Shannon Sharp so much as an analyst.
Barkley was on mine.
Ooh, that's a good one, but I love him. I love Barkley. That's why I couldn't pick him.
He just can't talk. He's so dumb.
Neither can Shaq.
And he reads everything on the teleprompter. That is the best fucking thing ever.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Have you seen that video?
I'm a dumbass.
I'm a dumbass. It's just...
Yeah?
I had Rex Hudler.
Yeah?
Can't
For the
stand
Royals?
him. Yeah. I can't stand him. At the same time, I love him. Because I hate listening or watching Royals games where he's not announcing. And I admire his passion. His passion for baseball is truly genuine. I do believe that. But he just says some real dumb fucking things. Stuff that just doesn't even make sense.
Who's the guy that was like, Havlicek stole the ball? Havlicek stole the ball.
I don't know.
Who's that guy?
That was Derek Alders.
No, it wasn't. Who the fuck was that?
There's also a guy on Baseball Tonight, I think, and he's kind of the main guy with goofy-ass glasses, but he's a really frumpy, fat-looking dude that just annoys the shit out of me, and I can't remember his name, but I ought to put him on there.
Let's see.
Johnny Most. That's who that was.
No, I don't know who the hell that is.
Not Donnie Most?
Not Donnie
Not
Most.
the guy who played Ralph Malph?
Not Ralph Malph.
Huh.
Was that you that told me the story about him on the plane?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Saddest fucking celebrity sighting I ever saw. He'd like come from a convention or something, sitting in first class, and when people would walk to him, he would get this look on his face like, oh, fuck. And then they'd walk by and he'd be like, what, aren't you going to hassle me?
Oh,
Bernie?
God.
It's like he was annoyed that he would be hassled and then pissed off when people didn't know who he was.
It reminds me of Tracy Smith. She's a comic that comes from the Looney Bin. She headlines. She had an HBO special back in like 1985.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
And she used to sell shirts that said "Got MILF" because like she's the one that come up with that, and still sells them, I believe. And she gets drunk on wine, but I think it's just grape juice. And she laughs at all her own shit. And last time we went and saw Danaher. It was you, me, and my wife.
That wasn't the last time we saw him. We saw him headline.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
This most recent time.
Okay. Well, we went and saw him that time, and she goes. We get done, and I go tell Matt, hey, man, great job. You were awesome. And she's sitting right at the bar next to him, like, waiting for us to compliment her. And we're like, all right, well, we'll see you later, buddy. And then we leave. It just, like, fucking made her so mad. It looked
She was sitting right by the host, who we also know, and we went and told her great job.
Yeah. And then
she was like,
right
she gave us those fucking, like, puppy dog in the pound.
Go ahead and
looking
tell me.
at,
Tell me I'm
aren't you going to
wonderful.
tell us? No? You're not going to tell me? Oh, fuck.
Anybody else you guys had at all?
Andreas Contour.
I don't know who the hell that is.
He's a real
Go!
cunt.
That guy. Okay. Just because I want you to fucking soccer bullshit.
Blow your ears out?
Fuck you. Learn to speak English, you dick, and silence it. They scored a goal.
Yeah.
Local guy, Bob Lutz. Don't care for him.
I don't like Bob Lutz either.
Oh, really?
And then, okay, this is going to
bad.
break some people's hearts because it's not going to be popular. And originally, I liked it. Well, not originally. I wasn't alive for that. But Vin Scully.
I wondered if somebody was going to say him.
He should have retired 10 years before he did.
Oh, I would say that's true. I think a lot of them probably should.
3 games in a row against, I think it was the Indians in interleague play. You know, they say Travis Lee's favorite hobby is the yo-yo. Really, Vin? That's what you got? All 3 fucking games? That's it. Fuck you. Get off the fucking air.
The one that drove me fucking insane, it wasn't a sportscaster, but like in the Cubs, in the 7th inning, they'll have a guest on. Mm-hmm. And Jeff Garland. Every time the fucking guy comes on, he doesn't shut the fuck up through the whole inning. Like one time he was talking because Pat Hughes is one of the guys on the radio. Yeah. He's like, oh man, it must be great to be Pat Hughes. I'd just be like, I'm Pat Hughes. And there's a home run. I'm Pat Hughes.
I think that's who
I'm
thinking of.
The whole goddamn inning.
He's on Curb Your Enthusiasm. He plays Larry's manager.
I'm terrible with.
Fucking awful. I mean,
He's not a sports guy.
He's not a sportscaster.
Okay,
He's a
then
comic, but he's fucking terrible.
Okay, I know who he is now. But I
Oh,
can't.
he does not shut up the
Well,
whole
and-
fucking inning.
He's an improv guy, and it's like he can't, when he's on camera, he can't turn it off for 5 seconds.
No.
It's like he's got to be filling the
That's too bad.
space with noise.
Because you'd see like Bill Murray or a guy like that be on there, and they'd talk, and oh wait, there's a nice hit. That is a roper to third base, or down the third baseline, and then back to what they were talking about. Jeff Garland? Nope, not at all. My daughter likes cheese. What do you like cheese for? Oh, it's fucking awful.
All right, so you can find these drafts. I post them every Wednesday morning,
Not every fucking Wednesday morning.
except for one that Jeremy is still absolutely pissed about because I didn't like my team. This one, I like my team. I'll post this one. But you can vote on which list that you like the best, so please do us a favor and go and do that so we can determine who gets to pick first next week and last next week. Yeah. But that is our draft for the week.
So next week I'll be picking first,
No.
most likely.
Nah.
I'm not going to win this.
I've got a shot.
Since you're going to win this because you got handed a fucking gift.
I sure
We'll see. We'll see.
I sure did.
We got listeners all over. It might not just be a Kansas thing.
You
That's
got
true.
the single most hated broadcaster in all of broadcasting.
I agree.
Not just sports broadcasting. In broadcasting.
I just got another one that came in, and I can't remember his name. He's the guy that's been doing the Olympics for the last, like, fucking 3 or 4.
Bob Costas?
Bob Costas is another one I forgot.
Oh, how do you
I
not
love
like
Bob
Bob
Costas.
Costas?
I'm not a fan.
He's one of the best. I wish they would
I wouldn't have
utilize
put
him
him on
more
my
for
list.
I wish they would utilize him more for baseball.
Baseball.
He did the 85 ALCS
Okay. All right.
and was wonderful with it.
Maybe I just didn't recognize. Anyway, all right. Well, moving on. We're gonna get past the draft and move on to my favorite part of every single episode. This is what we like to call our laughing on the sidelines shitty situation. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our laughing on the sideline shitty situation. This is basically a would you rather that's really inappropriate. So, Mr. Jeremy Joseph, this week, what is our laughing on the sidelines shitty situation?
I don't know.
It's your fucking idea, bro.
Can I change it a little bit?
Yeah.
Sure, of course. It's yours.
Okay.
The
You're
regular-
fucking right. It's mine.
The regular Jeff Garland over here.
That's right.
Yeah. Would you rather have a sister who likes cheese?
And be like, I'm Pat Hughes all the time. I'm Pat Hughes. It'd be great. I'm Pat Hughes. It's like fucking Adam Sandler and Billy Madison.
Launch Ladyland. That's all I
He doesn't.
Yeah,
do
that's
that,
how
Billy
drunk you have
Madison.
to be.
I know he doesn't.
You got to be penguin seeing drunk.
Magazine Day. I can't do that.
It's too hot out here for a penguin to be just walking around.
Okay.
Okay,
Can we get down to the serious shit here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shitty situation.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Originally, we were going to say, would you rather ride in the passenger seat with a NASCAR driver who's shit-faced drunk?
Okay.
But let's say instead, would you rather be like a cameraman working on the corner?
What about the pit guy?
The pit crew.
Okay, or the pit crew. Somebody has to work real close to the track
I'd say the pit guy.
during a drunk NASCAR race.
Yeah. Pit guys have been hit sober. I'd say a pit guy.
Or would you rather have to be the trap operator at drunk skeet shooting?
So we go with pit guy? I like pit guy.
We're totally going with pit guy. That guy is in so much danger, especially
right.
if you're on the other team.
All right. Well, Scott, you've been on the other team for a long time now. We've known
Shut
that.
the fuck up. All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
All right.
I am God damn it! I'm taking the skeet shooter trapper guy. I think if I'm far enough away, it's really gonna hurt, but I'm not gonna die.
Plus, you're used to getting skeeted on.
Sure, thanks, Derek. Fucking douche.
That's jizz.
Jizz on the upper half of the body, right?
Yeah.
To all skeet, motherfucker.
To all skeet, goddamn.
God damn.
Okay. Yeah. That one's going on TikTok. All right, who's next?
I'll go.
Okay, go for it.
Pit crew.
Why?
Because my dad's an alcoholic and I'm used to dodging him anyway.
Just when he pulls into the garage?
Oh, all sorts of shit. Pulls in the garage, gets angry with a belt, all of it. My stepdad was still is an alcoholic, believe it or not. I said was, I mean is. It's like Mitch Hedberg. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. So yeah.
You want a frozen banana?
Yeah, I've designated drove at 8. Like I'm pretty good around drunk people. I've bartended for fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with the pit crew because I got some experience and I might have mad skills.
I don't know. Can you change tires?
Yeah.
You know,
No.
who cares?
Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
He's drunk.
they're going pretty quick.
He's not going to know.
Okay.
He's not going to know. It's going to be all right.
I'm just saying, you're not the lightest on your feet.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
You haven't seen me around a spider.
That is true.
I can fucking move.
I've heard he can shoot 3-pointers.
Okay.
1 out of 3 anyway.
Can't fucking make a layup to save my life.
He is pretty quick if he sees a spider. And it doesn't have to be like a tarantula or some shit.
Oh, no. It could be a baby spider.
It could be a baby spider. And Derek screams like a girl.
I don't scream like a girl.
I thought he just wanted to
run.
race it.
Huh?
I thought he wanted to race it like T.O. style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can outrun one.
I bet you can. And they got 8 fucking legs.
I know.
What's the maximum amount of time that you have to leave the room and not go into it if you see a spider in that room and you don't know where it's at?
Until I know where it's at. I slept on the couch once.
Okay.
Found him a day later.
There's something like
Killed him. Raid. You don't want to. I don't hit him with shoes because if you miss, you might piss him off. And my other thing is when I do kill him with the raid or sometimes Aquanet or whatever is around, you leave it. As a warning to other spiders. That's what you do. I mean, if you really think about it, if you're going to walk into a Target, you see like 6 or 7 dead bodies splattered around the entrance, probably not going into that Target. Some white guy went nuts. We're not doing that. So,
that was one time I went out to my tool shed to get the mower out, and there was a black widow had made a web between the wall and the gas can, and I literally just reacted so much I had to stop myself because I was there with a can of Aquanet and a lighter. And I was like, hey, dumb fuck, that's a gas can. And honestly, I don't know that I'd have cared.
you ever heard?
Fuck black widows. Those are the scariest things in the world to me.
You ever heard Zach Galifianakis? Where he does the. This is
impression?
my impression. First, he goes, "This is my impression of a gay snake." Okay. Now this is my impression of a black widow. My husband's dead.
That's so terrible.
That is Zach Galifianakis, and it fucking so caught me off guard. I laughed so hard.
All right, Jeremy. What would you take, buddy?
I would rather work close to the track at NASCAR.
Really?
Yes, and I'll tell you why.
Okay. I would hope so.
The
Leave it a mystery.
typically, while most people under normal circumstances, okay, yeah, fuck you guys. Guess. First person who can guess it right gets Scotty's new address.
Sticks.
No.
It sticks. Isn't
It is because of sticks. Because Tommy Shaw might be driving that car. Mr. Roboto himself. Anyways, actually, that was Dennis DeYoung. But anyhow.
Yeah. What do you got?
No. Okay. Under most normal circumstances, behind the wheel of a car, people get road rage. But typically, drunk drivers don't. They tend to be more jovial. But I have shot competitive trap shooting and skeet shooting and what else? Sporting clays and all that shit. It shows how much I know about it. I couldn't even come up with the fucking name. Actually, sporting clays is the one I've done the most of. And when you miss...
Those are Klay Thompson shoes. You sport
Yes.
the clays.
Oh,
That's
got
what
it.
you do.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I'll shoot his... I don't care. Anyways, I know that when you miss and get pissed, your first instinct is to blame the guy who threw the fucking things. And he's got more shells in his pouch. And he's going to get pissed after missing a dozen in a row. He's going to turn that thing on you, and he's probably not going to miss from that range.
Not to mention, if you get shot with target shot as opposed to getting taken out by a car, you're probably going to die slower. Just thought of that.
Yeah, but you're for sure going to get shot because he's going to miss. Because skeet shooting is hard because those things move real fast.
Yeah.
Skeet shooting, and they're out further.
Yeah.
And so you got to be real fast with the gun. Reflexes have to be fast. He's going to miss. Even the best skeet shooter drunk would miss.
I'll stand behind the house.
Yeah, that cord's only like 6 feet long.
Okay. All right.
And it's plugged into his gun.
That's
Not true at all.
All right.
What?
That was a good show.
It was.
That was a lot of fun. I really do appreciate it.
This is kind of a bittersweet show. It's the end of an era.
This is a bittersweet show. For those of you guys that don't know, this is the last show that we will be doing in this.
Bears down.
Yeah. In this studio, we're moving on up. I.e., I'm moving. So
Scotty won the lottery, folks.
no, I sure shit did not.
Scratcher,
Why did
$5.
Yeah, exactly.
$5.
$5.
Why did you buy such a shithole?
Yeah, thanks. But no,
Thought this place was bad. Fuck.
thanks. But no, now we will get into a new studio by next episode. So it is kind of bittersweet.
By studio, he means basement.
That's true, but it's private basement that is specifically
As opposed to the public basement
Yeah.
that he's got here.
that I got here.
Yeah, less kids in this one.
That's right. But yeah,
He didn't have children. It's just other people's kids.
it's nice.
Are they going to have clothes on this time? Because it's
dressed-
really weird when you got the other ones running around naked.
Yeah,
We can't go in the laundry room because
Yeah,
they're chained up. And
yeah.
Do you dress up like a birthday clown? Is that how you get him? Gacy style?
No, not really. I dressed up like Richard Simmons once.
Well, that typically doesn't get the kids. That gets middle-aged women.
and men.
Well, yeah, anybody who really wants to get into fitness.
Yeah, no, that was a bad decision on my part.
Shouldn't that guy, for all
a
the
joke.
fitness videos he did, shouldn't he have been more cut?
Yeah, you would think
That
so.
guy had no muscle definition
None.
whatsoever.
No.
He was apparently in really good cardiovascular shape, but that's it.
Probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen
Well, he
in my
probably
life.
had to run his ass off from people back then. That wasn't nearly as accepted.
If you get a chance,
Probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
look up Richard Simmons on Whose Line Is It Anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, anyway,
Yes.
it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
And while that
God.
wasn't accepted, a lot of the people that hated those people back then were probably about my size. 300 pounds and out of shape. All he's really got to do is make it about 60 yards,
Yeah.
and that guy's fine.
Well, and that was the whole homophobia thing. Like they were wanting to fuck you.
Yeah, yeah.
you
You're the
want-
guy he's picking.
Yeah.
That's it.
Have you been to a gay bar? Those guys are incredible looking.
Yeah.
He's not picking you.
You have 3 grease stains on your shirt, and it still has the tag on it.
Actually, that's not true. I've actually performed comedy in some gay bars.
I thought you were going to say oral sex. I really thought that's where you were going.
Well, that was my act in the early days. That was the funniest thing I could think of.
Back when you opened for Gallagher.
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Shoot, my sledge-o-matic. Anyways, turns out I'm a lot of guys' type.
Yeah, you've said this on the show
Yeah,
before.
I got hit on quite a bit.
That's weird. All
Had
right.
nice eyes.
Well, so this is the end of an era. So thank you very much
This will be our last show, everybody. Thank you.
No, last show here. Show will go on as planned.
You should give out your
So-
address here now, since this is the end of it.
Actually, it's kind of cool. The listener actually bought the house.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat.
Did you upcharge him for that?
Yes, I did.
Good.
No, I didn't. No.
Did you fuck on the couch like we discussed?
No. He was interested in my couch. He wanted to pay me a fair price, and I know who the guy is, and so he offered me a couple $100 for it, and he agreed, and I just flat out decided that I'm gonna give it to him. I'm not gonna charge him.
You
anything.
gotta
say.
knock one out
No.
on the couch, man.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do
That's
that.
the
You and a
price you
wife,
pay
yeah, free couch.
for a free couch. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta knock
Nothing's
one out
free
on
in
that.
this world. Ass, gas, or grass. No free rides.
No.
Well, if you don't do it, I'm jerking off on that couch before I leave,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna tell anybody what headrest it's on.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I would make that threat, but I typically do anyway.
Okay. Well, thank you guys very, very much. You guys don't have any dates coming up. Well,
I do.
We kind of. Oh yeah. Oh,
Motherfucker!
is Jeremy opening for you?
No, I needed to get a better.
So it's
opener
not a
for
real
that one.
show.
Not a real show.
I had to get a better opener.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're not headlining in front of or over Derek.
I think a lot of people are
okay.
surprised about that. Actually,
Do we
Sorry.
do we know the story behind this?
What?
that I was originally asked to headline that show and told them no because that was the weekend Scotty's moving and he might need help. To which then Derek was asked.
Fuck yeah, that's the weekend
said,
Scotty's moving.
yes,
He
I'll
might
do-
need help.
I'm so glad
Like,
you guys love
Fuck,
me.
I'm in.
Thanks. So what's your date? What you got?
June 24th, Friday. This coming Friday.
He said coming. Like on your couch.
All over Scotty's couch. In Newton, Kansas.
There you go.
I will be doing a show. It's $20 for tickets
The Meridian Center.
at the Meridian Center, and it comes with dinner
That's
by
cool.
Katie Getty, who is a chef.
Nice.
So you get spaghetti and breadsticks, and it's probably going to be pretty fucking good. It's not going to be like Fazoli's.
yeah?
Can sketty?
Skettios.
Nice. Circle-shaped spaghetti you eat with your
With
spoon.
meatballs.
Some good shit.
Oh, with the meatball. Fuck, she
yeah.
went gourmet with this shit. You think she gets like the 1 gallon cans? Being a professional chef, she probably gets a discount on the big.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
cafeteria
because,
shit.
Boyardee's name's on it, but she's a chef too. So since they both have chef, I think she gets like
SpaghettiOs are
30%.
Franco-American. Come on now.
Franco-American.
There you go.
Well, that goddamn.
Actually, I think Chef Boyardee bought out Franco-American.
All right, that's my
Mitch,
boy.
look that up.
There you go.
RD.
Yeah. There you go.
Was he a real guy? I think he was a real guy.
Chef Boyardee?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe. I have no idea.
He is now.
Oh, well.
They're
Whatever.
gonna take him off the label of the can now. Though.
Can he host a podcast?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening and following our show. We really do appreciate it. We got a long journey ahead of us with just in a new studio, so I'm really excited to see how that looks. May look a little bit different. Show's going to stay the same, but we really do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Do us a favor. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Laughing on the Sidelines. You can also watch all of these episodes on video on YouTube at Laughing on the Sidelines. So, guys, we really do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Keep doing what you're doing. If you like us, do us a favor and tell your friends and your family. But if you do not like us, Derek,
Huh?
what you got?
What about?
If you don't like us.
Oh, I hope your asshole grows taste buds.
If you don't like us.
Tell your enemies.
And until next time, guys.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Until next time,
Keep laughing, assholes.
we will see you later. Take care.